see this anywhere else. 3 Navy SEALs accused of abusing a terrorist suspect who was captured in Iraq in 2009. Now, the terrorist suspect is accused of plotting the murder and mutilation of 4 Blackwater contractors. Well, today, 2 Republican congressmen held a press conference defending the Navy SEALs and demanding the charges against them be dropped. One of the accused Navy SEALs is Petty Officer Matthew McCabe. He is accused of punching the suspect. Earlier, Griff Jenkins talked to Petty Officer McCabe and his lawyer.
I'm with Petty Officer Matthew McCabe and his attorney, Lieutenant Colonel Neil Puckett. Petty Officer McCabe, you've maintained you did nothing wrong. You did nothing disgraceful. Do you still maintain your innocence today?
I apologize. I'm not really at liberty at this time to talk about my case.
I understand that. Let's talk about how you're doing personally. What's going through your mind? How have you been in this whole process?
I've been doing pretty good. Definitely since the show of support early on, it's been boosting my morale as well as the other 2 guys. So we've been hanging in there, just waiting for all this to come to an end, and so we can move on with our lives.
How old are you? And how old were you when you got into the SEALs?
I'm almost 25 right now, and when I was 20, going through training. So I turned 21 halfway through training.
You turned 21 going through Bud School, which I understand is not the easiest accomplishment.
Yes, turned 21 going through 2nd phase, which is the diving phase. And no, it's not the easiest thing, but if you just put your mind to it and you have set goals in life, and you can accomplish whatever you want.
And you chose your accomplishment to be a U.S. Navy SEAL. Why did you want to be a SEAL?
I joined the Navy not really knowing what to do, and within the first couple years I realized that I wanted to really protect this country the best I could, and I knew the best way to do that was to go to BUD/S and become a Navy SEAL.
You made it, not many people do, and for that, congratulations. Once you got out and you became part of a SEAL team, as you did when you captured the alleged terrorist, Abed, what, if you could, for the American people to understand, what are your missions like? What are you asked to do as a Navy SEAL?
Well, you're asked to go out and get the most dangerous terrorist on the planet. And so that's what we do. We go out and do that and serve them justice.
And if you're cleared, if the charges were dropped, as Representatives Burton and Rohrabacher have asked the commanders to do, if the charges are dropped, or if it goes to trial and you're cleared of all wrongdoing, what do you want to do?
Continue to stay in the platoon that I'm in right now and continue on and deploy about a year from now and go from there.
Thank you, Petty Officer. Colonel Puckett, where does this case stand and where do you see this case going?
Well, right now we're scheduled for trial on May 3rd at the Naval Base at Norfolk, and we're preparing every day, to interview witnesses and cross-examine witnesses and present a good defense case, and we anticipate that on that day or during that week he'll be acquitted.
And you maintain that your client, as well as the other 2 SEALs, which I know aren't your representation, but that these guys did nothing wrong?
That's right. That's right. They did nothing wrong, and they're all pleading not guilty. And I anticipate that when all these trials are over, they'll all be found not guilty by military juries.
Colonel Puckett, thank you. Petty Officer McCabe, thank you, and look forward to follow the trial to see what comes of it. But at the very least, I think most Americans would say thank you for choosing to serve our country.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate everything and all the support that everyone has shown.